Okay, so today I guess I'm going to do a video on ferret supplies. Okay, so first of all, let me go. Okay, so behind us, right here, is my ferret. I've showed it in a previous video. I'm gonna say it, so I'm just gonna go through the supplies that are needed to have a healthy, happy ferret. Alright. For beginners, you need, you need a cage. You can get Martin's Ferret Condo for $130. Some of you are probably wondering what the dimensions of that are. They are 30 by 24 by 48. I'm not quite sure how big that is, but I'll look it up later and get back to you. Oh, my cat is in the cage. Anyway, once I fix the doors, that will work. You need a carrier. You can get one for $30. I got one brand new, zebra, for $10. Hold on, let me grab that. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a couple of things while I'm doing that. Okay. Hey kitty. So there's the carrier, which I have right here. It's got a zipper right here. Currently all my bedding is stored in here. It's got another one right here. You can in and out. I've got this one, another one opens around, and this one has a pocket, which I use to store stuff. I used to use this for when I went on walks down the trails of the canal. I used it to carry my dog in when we rode bikes. And yeah, so here's the carrier. I got it for $10 at a yard sale. Brand new. Saw the tags on it and everything. Alright, so we need cage accessories. There are hammocks, which I have a tutorial on how to make them. I've got this hammock. You just hang them with these things. It took me maybe 5 minutes to make. There's this little one that my sister made. Then there's this one, which I just made a few minutes ago. It's kind of cute. And then there's this one. I don't have hanging things on, but it's 3 layers. There's the bottom layer, the middle layer, and the top layer. It will hang like this, but from all 4 sides, so it hangs like this, but I just can't do it right now. I don't have things on it yet. And that's all I have for hammocks. I haven't made a sleep cube yet, but as soon as I do, I will make a tutorial. A sleep sack, I've got one of them. It's not the greatest, but okay, let me take the bedding out first. I've got It was just an old pillowcase that I had laying around. So I chopped it up and sewed it back together. But as you can tell, the stitching was very bad because I just learned how to use a sewing machine, and I made a cuddle cup with that. So let me put the bedding back in here, and I will show you the cuddle cup that I made. Alright, so this is what the cuddle cup looks like. I didn't make it correctly because it was my first time and I kind of had no idea, but it's just kind of what it looks like. The bottom. It was really fun and easy to make up. Then I also made an actual bed frame. And I made it with an entire bed set. So here, let me just show you. Alright, so here it is. I'm actually thinking about building a new one and building these up a little bit and using this as the litter box because the one I made is kind of small. So yeah, and this is the mattress. I just took 2 slippers, cut them up, took the foam out. So you just place that like this, kind of like a little spot. And then I took a piece of fabric and laid it down like the bottom bed sheet and tucked it in. Bed sheet that you sleep on. So it's like this. And then I took bed sheet that you cover up with. It's just sitting on there like this. I took a couple pieces of fabric and sewed them together. So it's just a little thin. I tuck it in at the bottom and on the sides a little bit. Keep the top open. So there's that. And then I made a pillow. All I did was put stuffing in it and sew it up. Simple, actually. So there's the bed I made. And now we are on. Sorry, that was my cat. Jumping on top of this litter box. The food and water dish. I currently have those placed right there. There is a purple dish right here, but I have it taped down so when I do get a ferret, it can't tip it. And I do have to figure out something different for this water bottle because tape is just not good. So yeah, I just have to use in the past, and I just used those. Hold on. And then for the litter boxes, it is the Super Pet High Corner litter pans. It's just a little triangle litter box, and it's got a really high back, so we can't poop out of the back of it. I don't own them. There's a Super Pet High Back litter pan, which is just in the litter box. Or you could use a cat litter pan, which I currently don't have an extra one that will fit in the cage. So like I said, I gotta make a new one. And for the litter, I recommend Carefresh, but I currently don't have any because I haven't gone to PetSmart or Petco lately. I did some research and I found out you cannot use clumpable litter and it has to be dust free. Because with the clumpable litter, when the ferrets go to sniff the litter, they'll inhale some of the dust, and it'll get a little clump, so it doesn't get wet, and they'll suffocate and die. So that's a no-no. I researched, and the Tidy Cat's non-clumping dust-free litter is fine. That's what I currently have for my cat. And for the toys, you can just use anything around the house. I'm going to make a tutorial about making toys later. A couple things you could buy at the store is the Marshall's tube, which is just like a tube they crawl through. And then a Marshall's tent, which is just like a little hide away. Alright, so on to the care. You need to have shampoo. I currently haven't been to Petco, so I researched, and baby shampoo or cat shampoo works great. Okay, so then you need nail clippers. You can have either animal or human, it doesn't matter. If you go to Dollar Tree, they've got the cat clippers, the little scissors with the rounded end. So you just place the rounded end over the nail and clip. They're $1, Dollar Tree, and yeah. So you need a brush to brush its coat. You can get them at Dollar Tree too. For the double-sided ones, they've got the soft bristles, and then they've got the long wire ones with the little rubber tips. You need ear wash. I researched, and it says you can use peroxide or tap water, but don't use peroxide too often because it'll dry out their ears. You also need dental gel, which is like toothpaste, and cat toothpaste works great. You also need a toothbrush, soft bristle, and you brush their teeth about. I've researched, and it comes up with a bunch of other stuff, or a bunch of different times, so I'm just going to stay with brushing them for once a week. And you need Laxatone, which is a supplement. It helps clean out their system, like when they have hairballs. They're not like cats, they can't pack them up or digest them or anything. You can use Vaseline or pure canned pumpkin. Okay, so that's it for the care. Supplements you need are Ferritone. You can use olive oil, because I've heard that if you give them too much Ferritone, it can cause cancer. But olive oil, it's safe for them, and it helps with what it's supposed to. The ferret vite, that helps with their coat and fur and stuff, and gives them vitamins and stuff. And then the Uncle Jim's Duck Soup Mix. It's $13 for a 9-ounce can or whatever. You can just go on the internet and look up recipes. That's what I got, and it's really easy because you just need chicken thighs and like maybe 1 or 2 other things. And for the food, you need here's some really good ones. There's the Supreme Ferret Diet. It's $16 for a 4-pound bag, but it's really good because it's high in protein and fat. There's Shepherd and Green, which is $17 for a 4-ounce bag, or 4-pound bag. 4 ounce, that'd be a little off. There's 8-in-1 Ultimate, which is $16 for 4.4 pounds. But what I will use is GKC. You get it at Dollar Tree. I've researched it. It's actually really good. It's higher in protein and fat. And Meow Mix is another good one because protein's like 31%. So that's another good one. And for the treats, you can get Marshall Bandits, but they're not that good for the ferret. There's the 8-in-1 chicken ferret bites, and there's the Hyper for fuzzy foamy fries. I'm not sure what one's good, but I've researched and I said you can give them any type of dog treat, and yeah. So yearly vet checkups and vaccinations are usually around $73. Before you get a ferret, make sure you get the Ferret for Dummies book. It's around $14. The yearly cost is this is between 3 ferrets, but the yearly cost, hold on, I'll get it down to 1. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so here we go. What was calculating? 2, 6, 4. Alright, so the yearly cost per litter for 1 ferret would be $88. The yearly cost for food would be $102 because you're buying 3 different kinds. The treats would be, well, it depends on how often you buy treats, but that came up to $6. The checkups would be $73, as we discussed earlier. Care, which would be the shampoo, clippers, brush, ear wash, dental gel, and Laxatone, would be $4.30, something around there, depends on what you get. The supplements would be $14, and that's about it. So before you get one, make sure you have at least $1,000 in savings for vet bills. And before you get one, make sure you contact your local vet and make sure they treat ferrets. Thank you.